Listen closely. That is the sound of time, a relentless rhythm telling us that every second passing is lost forever. We were taught that we are prisoners of the past, shaped by what has already happened, a linear march from the first breath to the last. But what if that is a lie? Imagine time is not a river flowing in one direction. Imagine it is an ocean. And in this very moment, as you hear these words, your future self, the version of you that is already healed, that has already reached the summit, is sending ripples back through the water. It is no coincidence that you are here today. It is no coincidence that these questions burn within you. It is an echo, a quantum echo from tomorrow, reaching out to rewrite your yesterday. Today, at Luminex Mind, we break the chains of linearity. We look into the abyss of quantum retrocausality to find a truth so massive it will change everything you thought you knew about your own history. Are you ready to meet your future self? Let us stop time and weave it anew. Chapter 1. The Myth of the Arrow. Close your eyes and listen to the ticking of a clock. We were taught that time is an arrow. It leaves the bow of the Big Bang, travels through the now, and disappears into an infinite future. In this linear trap, the past is a tomb, stone cold and unchangeable. You are the product of what has already happened. You are a ghost haunted by your history. But what if the arrow flies both ways? What if the decisions you haven't made yet, the person you will become tomorrow, are already reaching back through the fabric of reality, whispering to you, guiding your hand, and literally reshaping the events of your yesterday? This isn't science fiction. It is the frontier of quantum mechanics, a concept known as retrocausality. It suggests that the universe isn't a sequence of falling dominoes, but a grand, interconnected tapestry where the end defines the beginning. Welcome to Luminex Mind. Today, we are breaking the clock. We are going to explore the scientific proof that your future is currently rewriting your past. We will look into the eyes of the delayed choice experiment and discover why your consciousness is the bridge between what was and what will be. Chapter 2. The Quantum Ghost in the Machine. To understand how the future can affect the past, we must look at the most famous and most disturbing experiment in physics, the double-slit experiment. For decades, we've known that subatomic particles, like electrons, behave differently when they are watched. When unobserved, they exist as waves of possibility. They are everywhere and nowhere at once. But the moment a measurer looks at them, they collapse into a single point. They become real. But in the late 1970s, physicist John Wheeler took this a step further with the delayed choice experiment. He asked a question that should have been impossible. Can we wait until a particle has already passed through a slit and then decide whether or not to observe it? The results were chilling. The particle seemed to know in the past what the scientist was going to decide in the future. If the scientist decided to measure the path later, the particle retroactively changed its behavior in the past to match that decision. It was as if the particle traveled back in time to fix its own history. This leads us to a staggering conclusion. Information is not bound by the direction of time. In the quantum realm, the effect can come before the cause. Imagine your life as a quantum particle. Every trauma, every mistake, and every victory in your past is currently in a state of superposition. It is a wave of possibility, waiting for the observer, your future self, to decide what it all means. You aren't just reacting to your past is reacting to you. Chapter 3. The Block Universe and the Illusion of Now. Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." Physics gives us the concept of the block universe. Imagine a loaf of bread. Every slice is a moment in time. The past isn't gone. It's just a slice at the beginning of the loaf. The future isn't missing. It's a slice at the end. The entire loaf exists simultaneously. If the entire loaf exists at once, then the interaction between the slices is constant. Your future self isn't a stranger. It is a present reality in a different coordinate of the block. Think about the moments of intuition you've had. That gut feeling that told you not to take that flight, or the sudden urge to call a friend you haven't seen in years. We call it a hunch. But retrocausality suggests it might be something far more profound. It might be your future self who has already experienced the outcome, sending a signal back through the block of time. It is a quantum echo from your destination, helping you navigate the journey. We often ask, how can I change my future? But the more powerful question is, how is my future already changing me? If time is a landscape rather than a river, then every step you take forward recalibrates the ground you've already walked on. Your memories are not files in a cabinet. They are living energies that shift as your consciousness evolves. Chapter 4. Healing through Retrocausality. This is where the science of time meets the healing of the soul. Many of us carry heavy stones from our past, shame, regret, or pain that feels unchangeable. We think we are broken because of what happened 10 years ago. But if the future can influence the past, then your healing is not just a psychological shift, it is a temporal one. When you decide, in this moment, to become a version of yourself that is whole, forgiven, and powerful, you are acting as the quantum observer. You are looking back at that past version of you and collapsing their wave of possibility into a new meaning. The event in the past doesn't change, but its nature does. It ceases to be a trauma and becomes a prerequisite for wisdom. You are literally reaching back through time and giving that younger version of yourself the strength they needed to survive. You are the guardian angel you were waiting for back then. This is the secret of manifestation. Manifesting isn't just pulling a car or money into your future. It is aligning your entire timeline. When you set a powerful intention for your future, you create a future memory. This memory acts as a vacuum, pulling your present self toward it and rearranging your past so that it supports the person you are becoming. You are not a victim of history. You are the architect of a loop. The more you focus on the highest version of your future, the more that future reaches back to heal the wounds of your past. Chapter 5. The Eternal Now and the Luminex Mind. So, we return to the ticking clock. Is it still an arrow to you? Or do you see it now for what it truly is, a circle? A symphony where every note depends on the one that follows it just as much as the one that came before. The paradox of time is an invitation to reclaim your power. If your future decisions influence your past, then you are never truly stuck. You are never truly alone. You are a bridge between two infinities. At Luminex Mind, we believe that the ultimate goal of consciousness is to transcend the illusion of separation. Not just separation from each other, but separation from our own timeline. You are the great observer. You are the one who decides which past becomes your foundation and which future becomes your destiny. As you move forward into the next hour, the next day, and the alls yet unwritten years of your life, remember this. Every choice you make is a signal sent back to the person you used to be. Every act of courage today heals a moment of fear yesterday. Thank you for embarking on this journey into the heart of the paradox. If this deep dive expanded your reality, subscribe to Luminex Mind and join our community of seekers. Tell me in the comments, have you ever felt your future self guiding you? What stone from your past are you ready to rewrite today? The clock is ticking, but for the first time, you know that the time it measures is yours to command. Stay curious, stay infinite, and remember, your future is already here, and it is beautiful.